Hello again and welcome modelers, TrekWorks here. Well, we're continuing on now with our Enterprise B 1000 scale model kit build up, and I got my saucer section here pretty much completed. As far as the primary color goes, it's all sealed up, it's sanded, and I've been waiting for my little decal sheet to arrive. I decided to add some extra detailing on this one, and so I ordered a decal set from Don's Light and Magic. Don's Light and Magic is a great company that's out there. They produce not only decal sheets but also many parts made for lighting these models. In fact, there's a kit specifically available for this model itself, where you get a replacement bridge, these crystals up here on the top, a sensor array, impulse decks, deflector dish, several other parts that they ship that are not included with this model kit for lighting. So yeah, they're really great. They've also got just basic lighting kits and also circuit boards, which are designed to, when you do your lighting, give you all your flashing light effects if you want to do that to your model. So they're a really great company. This particular set here was $15 to my door, so very reasonably priced. I highly recommend those guys. Been dealing with them for a long time, and everything is usually in stock and ships out right away. I got this, I think, 4 days after I ordered it, so that was pretty good. And now what I'd like to do is show you what's inside this package here, and we'll take a look at these decals. Okay, so here we have the decal sheet out of the envelope. You can see it came in some nice sturdy cardboard backing on both sides, so it's been well protected. And inside we have a manila envelope and another clear envelope with our decals inside. And this first one we see here on the top is basically the same one that you get in your, when you buy the model kit. It's like the factory sticker set, and you see you can either do it as the Lakota or the USS Enterprise B, and these are just your standard starship markings and your registry numbers. And so it's nice that they threw that in, but if you've got the kit, you've probably already got that. And here we see why we ordered this. This is the extra detail sheet, and with this you can now do all your nice detailing around the bridge, the trench on the bottom side of the primary saucer, parts of the secondary hull. Here we now have our thruster banks, phaser banks, some markings for the warp nacelles and pylons, and some nice sensor array decals for the edge of the saucer. So yeah, a lot more stuff we can put on this, which would be very difficult to paint on by hand, since some of these details are very small and very precise and sharp and follow a lot of contours on the model. So yeah, this is a nice addition to do to your model. It's well worth it, $15. And again, there's several different out there, but this one's a nice one. And so we can see we can add all these nice details. Now I want to point out that on a factory decal sheet, you'll see if you look at it closely that the edges are kind of stamped on all your images on your sheet, so that as you cut them out, you just have to stay reasonably close, but after you slide those off and soak them in water, you'll notice that just the image itself, or with a little bit of the clear edge, comes off. But on these, you don't have that stamped on image, so you're going to have to cut these out and get really close to the edges so you don't have clear overhang on those when you apply them. And so there's going to be some pretty precise cutting going on, and it's going to leave some of them kind of thin when you cut them down, so you're going to have to be really careful when you install these. But all in all, it's it's just a little extra time and some precision cutting, and it makes it well worth it. So anyway, that's our Don's Light and Magic decal sheet for the Enterprise B. And what we're going to be doing next is going back to our saucer here, and I'll start painting in some of my details on the bridge and some of these other spots that I am going to paint, and again match that up with those decal colors. And then I'm going to start applying these decals, and I'll have this all done to down to its pretty much finalized form, and I'll put the ship together in sections with the saucer completed, the secondary hull completed, and finally the warp nacelles, and then mounted on the stand. So on the next video, I'll be coming back and showing you the paint detail and how I do some of that, and we'll go on from there to the next and get this thing finished off. So thanks for following along, thanks for all the great comments, and until we see you next time, everybody, happy modeling.